Hello and welcome to Adoctorsjourney podcast. I'm Dr. Miguel Villagra, and today we're going to be focusing on an essential aspect of our professional and personal lives, mastering our thoughts for emotional resilience. Let's talk about the power of perception. Your thoughts influence the interpretation you give to events, which in turn shapes your emotion. When you feel intense negative emotion, there is likely a corresponding negative thought that is triggering them. For example, let's say you receive feedback from your direct boss that points out to areas for improvement. You're getting feedback. If your immediate thought is, I'm a failure, I will never be good enough, it's likely to trigger feelings of shame, frustration, or self-doubt. As Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Automatic thoughts is a negative thinking pattern that can become so automatic that they seem normal part of your life. These automatic thoughts can heavily influence your emotion and well-being. For instance, let's imagine you made a mistake during a procedure. The automatic that arises might be, I always mess up. I'm a terrible physician. And this negative thought can intensify feelings of self-doubt or anxiety, impacting your overall well-being. Remember the quote, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This was said by Buddha, and this is definitely true. Through shaping your thoughts and your emotion, you can shape the future of your life. You can make things happen. Whatever you believe, it will become a fulfilling prophecy. There are several types of cognitive distortion, ones that affects more often healthcare providers, and I see that a lot on my coaching practice. All or nothing thinking. This is where we see things in black and white. If we are not perfect, we see ourselves as a total failure. This type of thinking can lead to significant stress and self-doubt, particularly in high-stakes environments like surgery, but also when entertaining a new project or a side business. Remember, discomfort is the price of growth and the currency of our dreams. Overgeneralization. Here we see a single negative event as a never-ending pattern of defeat. For example, one poor outcome in a procedure might lead us to believe we're always going to fail, or in business, not meeting your goal and you feel like your business is a total failure. Mental filter. This involves focusing solely on the negative and discounting the positive. It's like wearing glasses that only show the bad, leading to burnout and a loss of joy in our work and life. Remember to practice gratitude. Write every day 3 things that you're grateful for, and do it in a consistent way. And you see how your life improves immediately, no matter what circumstances or even the environment that is surrounding you. Jump into conclusion. This is the mind reader. We assume we know what others are thinking. I see this a lot in coaching and around couples relationships. We have manuals of how others should behave with us. Without telling them, we just expect them to know. Emotional reasoning. We believe that we feel must be true. If we feel incompetent, then we must be incompetent, even though this isn't based on fact. Always be in the lookout what thoughts are behind emotions. Should statements. This statement can set unrealistic standards for ourselves and others, leading to feelings of guilt and frustration. This leads to self-judgment and shame. Labeling. We assign harsh labels to ourselves and others based on isolated incidents, which can damage our self-esteem and relationship. Love to practice the doctrine of charity by John Wingard. We assume the best of people. I know sounds hard, difficult to apply in real life when you have an ugly administrator, a bad boss, or a bad experience while driving or commuting to the hospital or clinic. But believe me, it can really improve your life and how you manage your everyday challenge. Remember, awareness is the first step in changing these thought patterns. It is important to have self-compassion and seek support when you feel you need it. Practice kindness, more important toward yourself, and reach out to support if you feel that this is what is missing. I love for you to practice the following exercise. It's called Thought Download. A thought download for self-coaching is a powerful tool for gaining clarity and self-awareness. Begin by setting aside a quiet time, uninterrupted, each day, and ideally in a comfortable and calming space. Arm yourself with a notebook or a digital journal and start writing everything that comes to your mind without any judgment or filter. Just dump and release everything. The key is to let your thoughts flow freely and capture them as they come, regardless of how trivial, negative, or disconnected even with reality they might seem. This process helps us externalize your internal dialogue, making it easier to observe and understand your thoughts pattern. After the download, try to identify facts, the circumstances, and thus your perceptions of them, and later review your thoughts to reveal any recurring pattern, unhelpful beliefs, and opportunity for improvement. We have a great resource for you that can be very empowering. Just check the link below and you can share your experience at Adoctorsjourney.com. Remember, change your thoughts and you change your world. This was said by Norman Vincent Peale. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, mastering your thoughts is a powerful step toward a fulfilling life in medicine. Until next time, keep nurturing your mind and let's continue to transform healthcare together.